It says waiting for here.
You are live now.
Hey, happy Thursday. Welcome to the live stream, 8 p.m. Eastern Time with Secretary. How is everybody who's here right now? Sorry about Tuesday. I wasn't feeling well again, but better. So the show must go on. Says we have 4 messages. I don't see 4 messages. Where are the 4 messages at? Anyway, start a little slow. Well, I know it's going to get busy. Still a little warm, huh? Down here in the beach. Anyways, I'll be back on Sunday, 8 p.m. if anybody's watching. And if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and ask a question. And you have to subscribe to ask a question. That's all it takes. Everybody gets a question. And if I get through everybody, we'll see everybody gets another one if I can fit it in. So this is what's going to happen normally. I know it's happening. It will start real slow, and then it gets really busy. Yeah. Don't forget, I'm on Kasamba and Bitwine.com. You can check me out there anytime I'm not on the air. My voice is a little off. But that tends to happen sometimes, especially if I do a lot of shows in a row, or sing a lot. Anyways, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you can subscribe, please, and share the channel as I grow 346 towards 500. Trying to get there by the end of the year. I hopefully do it even faster. So, a couple of minutes. Where's everybody? No questions. I see people watching. Usually, I know it's going to happen. I'm going to get hit all at once. And it'll be, this is rare that someone's not already here. Oh, there we go. Inga, hi, how you doing, Inga? You're the first one here. First one there. And Shelly, there you go. Maybe it takes a delay or something, hey, Paul?
No idea.
And Brina, how you doing? Go ahead, Inga. And Amanda's here. See, I told you what happened. 2 minutes, and then all of a sudden, boom. I'm doing great, Amanda. How are you doing? I'm doing great, Shelly. Thanks for coming in. And Brina, how are you doing? Inga, go ahead with your question. And remember, folks, if you want, ask your questions in capital letters and everything else keep small, lowercase. That way I can see them. So anybody new here? I'm doing great, Brina. Yes, thank you. Inga did that. No, you didn't. You put exclamation marks up. Anyway, Shelly wants to know. Oh, I see. That's just telling me something. Inga says, the guy ever intend to pay you. I know the situation, and I don't expect a big yes here. If we get one, I'll have to go with it, but, been getting it's been like getting blood from a stone lately, right? Yeah. Interesting. I get a yes, but I get the 7 of Swords. Means that he's going to try everything not to. But but at the same time, it says you get the money. As I said before, maybe not all of it, but that's a yes. I don't know if he's not going to pay you willingly. Put it that way. That's what the 7 is here. So it's a yes, but you're going to have to do what I think we've discussed before. Unfortunately, we have to twist his arm or sue him or whatever, threaten with the lawyers and all that. But I think we expected that, right, Inga? Yeah. A letter of demand, yeah. Yeah, do it all the right way, and hopefully that'll work out. How's that air conditioning? You just pumped it on, right?
Yeah,
it's a little bit muggy in here, folks.
It's not that high, it's low.
Yeah.
Put on the high. Trip it as high?
Sure, if you could. Oh, because of the sound might be too loud with the height. Try it for a second to get it cooled off, and maybe we have to turn it down. Let me know if people are out there in YouTube land if it's too loud with the air conditioning on. It's a little warm right now.
It's on high now.
Okay. If it gets in there. Okay, Britta. I have a question. And you have a follow-up, Shelley, to that. I think that's more of a comment than a question. Just let me know. Britta, do you see me moving and able to find the house that I want within the year? So from now till December. Okay. Let's find out. Let's find out, Sabrina. Within the year, huh? So far, looks really good. Doing a yes, no, and timing spread. Okay, here's what I'm getting. October, yeah, December, first week of December, last week of November, the Four of Wands, which is house, dwellings, apartments, houses. It is one of the main cards for that. Ten of Pentacles, I consider that one as well. So there you go, right there before the end of the year. It's cutting it close, but I get early December. Oh, in that range. So end of November to the beginning of middle of December. Let's just say it is before the end of the year. Okay, now Shelley. So Brina, there you go. And Shelley, is E Virgo going to choose not to respond to me? Ah, there you go. You clarified it. Thanks, Shelley. Because he's well known. Let's find out. Let's find out. E Virgo. We'll see what kind of communication cards we get, and I'll do a yes, no. Yeah, it's because he's well known. Thinking about it though, Two of Pentacles. Maybe if there's some way it can be more anonymous, but it's so in between here. But it is because of that circumstances that you mentioned. I'm gonna have to go, but again, the cards say possible yes here. Not strong though, okay? They're 50-50, and the circumstances maybe what's doing that, Shelley. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, if it's a really famous person, I have a couple of friends that are big on Instagram and Facebook. They have like famous people. One of them, two of them respond to me because they're my friends. The other ones are so busy, and a lot of them don't even respond on their own because they'll have private and then public ones. But some of the big ones, I left a message, and didn't expect anything back. A lot of times they're not even running their own accounts. But I do have a couple of famous ones that message me because they're childhood friends. Not going out of town now, Inga? Oh, you mean you're talking about to the tournament? Okay, clarify that, Inga. I'll get to Amanda, who asks, what's the status between me and NL? Let's find out. It's starting to get a little cooler.
Turn off.
No, it's good. Leave it as is. Yeah, it's good. I don't. Also, it doesn't have that chunky noise to it. I think it sounds okay in the background. I hope so. Can everybody hear me clearly? Because I know the air conditioning is running beside me. And one time I was watching the show over just to watch. I will look from the other side, and there was a lot of noise in the background. So just let me know. Okay, Inga, I'll get to that. All right. Amanda, status. Yeah, not. I got a couple tough cards, man. I got the 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, and the 3 of Swords side by side. Usually that means endings. And I got this 7 of Swords, which is, I just mentioned, is not a great card. But I get the card to change. I don't know what's going to happen here. Well, I do. I think at this point, it doesn't look good. But then there's change, another change card. So things will change around. I just feel like it's, and then there's a 6 of Cups, which is reconciliation. So there's something going on here. And it seems like there's some distance separation and even things going south. But then the Tower card is the change, death is change. And then we end up with the 6 of Cups. So it's not the status we want to see or what's going to happen in the future. But yeah, they weren't great cards there. But there was change coming in there, it says. Okay. Will you see him this weekend, Inga? That's what we want to do. So hang in there, Amanda. A little patience, I guess. Will you see him this weekend, Inga? All right, now we have 8 people watching. Good. Don't forget, if you want to ask a question and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Ask a question. Don't be shy. Again, it's 50-50 right now. We know there's circumstances. I'm familiar with the situation. Let me draw a little further. It's a tough one, Inga. It's a tough one. And I know there's circumstances involved in this because we talked about this. Inga comes to my other websites, Kasamba and Bitwine. Go and check those out, folks. Hi, Shammy. Hi, Michelle. Yeah, it's not looking great, Inga. Not looking too great. I can't say yes. But I did get similar to the other spread I got from Amanda. I think was just, it's not there. 50-50 at the moment. And we're already on to Friday almost, right? Yeah, it's tough. We might have to look tomorrow. Yeah, thanks a lot, Shanley. Donate. Hey, appreciate it. Share the channel too. That's great. Michelle, how is Tyler viewing you? Let's find out. Let's find out. Here we go. Okay, it's for Michelle. 9 of Cups. I like that one. Ooh, Devil card. That's attraction in this case. Cards aren't perfect, but I'm just going to pick out the good ones. The other ones are the typical relationship cards of maybe fighting or fighting something inside of you or feeling, stuck or whatever, maybe losing your patience. However, we do have attraction and we do have feelings. I get these spreads a lot. Obviously, if you're asking me how he's feeling about you, he's not very clear. That would be these other cards. But there is attraction and there are feelings. So, yeah, we'll go with that. All right? But, yeah, the cards are a lot of in-between spreads tonight, huh? See if we can change that, give some magic dust on these things and get those things happening. Hey, Lucy, you have some splaining to do. How are you, Lucy? Hi, Melissa. Okay. Lucy? You don't know him well? Well, that makes sense with those cards. They weren't bad cards, but it's typical of something that might be, there's a lot of lack of clarity in there, but there's attraction and there's feelings, at some level. And with Manda, it's a tough period right now, but there's going to be change coming. 7 of Swords coming up too many times tonight for my liking. Okay. Lucy. I'm doing great. I have a question about Yi, and I know you know who he is. I just get that feeling. Yes. Okay. Is that your question? That's more of a statement, Lucy. Do you want to know about Yi? Oh, I know how you know he is. I just get that feeling. What do we want to ask? Well, how he's feeling about you? Let's do that. Sound good, Lucy? Sound. All right. And then Shanley, I'll get you to English. I'll get you in a second, Shan. Lucy. Okay, then the Seven of Swords came in reverse this time, thank God. Kind of a mix here. Cards of building, kind of up and down roller coaster. Six of Cups reversed. Judgment card upright. Kind of the opposite. Knight of Cups, that's good. I get the Hermit card. See, it's like a little roller coaster here. Let's cut to the chase with the feeling card. That's the Knight of Cups. So that's a nice romantic say card. Some feelings from Yi. Or what Yi? I just call him Yi. I know those are initials. But we'll just call him Yi. Con Yi. And Shanley wants how will the week date. I think Shanley has Tourette's. How will sorry, Shanley, how will week date goes? Well, I can kind of figure out what you're asking. Week date. I think you're asking me how the week will go next week or how your date will go. Let's start out with your week for next week. Nice, you get some mental rest. That's nice. Some contact card. Sorry. Temperance, nice and balanced. Four of Wands, another balance card, another balance card. That's how your week will go. And Three of Cups, really nice. Yeah, you're asking me about you're driving. Okay, I know. That's okay, Shanley. So how your week will go, I don't know if you asked that, but it's going to be okay. Nice balance, calm. You know, nothing, no drama, things like that. Very good. And your date, we'll go right to the date now. I had a feeling that's what you're asking. You got a bonus question because you're driving and whatever happens. I guess you're doing text, voice text. Please don't drive and text me. The last thing I want to see, and the question is, hi, Drew. Andrew, can you tell me how my and then see H as you go into a ditch? Okay. Sad girl. Does Leo think I'm still returning? Oh, let's find out. That would be the Six of Cups, Temperance card, Judgment. And I'll just do a yes, no. Let's find out. Does he think you're returning? Interesting. I get card that says not ending, but then it's kind of a yes, no. We got a lot of in-between spreads tonight. I'm going to do one more. Yeah, I believe he feels it. And there's the Four of Wands. Ace of Wands and Four of Wands at the end upright. These ones had me a little confused. Not confused. It's like calculating in my head. That's kind of a yes, but it's reversed. That's a no. That's a yes, but not sure. I think they have an idea, but they're not sure. But they obviously want that. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Well, plus those two wands at the end are also fire cards, so we can match that up with the Leo. Yeah, get me there. Sorry, folks, I might have having a little trouble breathing, but I don't know why. It's a little heavy. I did bring a puffer though. Is he planning on living with me? Okay. Sure, let's find out, Lucy. Again, I just told you about the Four of Wands. Ten of Pentacles, there's other cards, but those are the biggies for living together. Three of Pentacles could apply. Cards have like hundreds of meanings, like a lot, really. They do, well, hundreds. Like, it's usually one or two main meanings, but then it's like these sub meanings. It depends on what's around them. Something can apply in a different way. So, over my years of experience of over 150,000 readings or more, I don't know, something like that, I kind of got it all in my head, all certain meanings for each card that could apply. So let's find out planning. That's a good one. Three of Cups would apply as well, you know. Page of Pentacles, not bad. Strength card reverse. Knight of Pentacles. That's being present. That's actually a commitment card too. Not as high as the King or the Emperor, but still. Ace of Wands, we just had that. Temperance is living together. I would say yes. Planning. That would be planning, perhaps. That's getting together, coming together. That's new energy. That's presence. Just a quick yes. I'll go right to the answer. Yes. Lucy says, I was more afraid to admit my feelings, but I'm starting to see I'm fighting two, so my feelings for ye are very true. Okay. I'm starting to see very true. Very nervous about it. Okay, well, you'll be fine. You're welcome, sad girl. Oh, you meant, is Leo returning? Well, that's a yes. I thought, do you think, yeah. Even when you put it that way, even more, it's a yes. Temperance, I just got that again. Just to follow up on that one. You're welcome, Lucy. Sorry about something in my eye. I'll be okay. I'll be all right. I will survive. All right. Thanks for everybody coming in already. And remember, like, subscribe, hit the like button, share the channel. If you're watching and you're not subscribed, hit subscribe button. Even if you don't want to ask a question, hit it anyways. You got nothing to lose, right? Honestly, people. Hey, I'm getting close to. We're on our way to 400 now. It's getting closer. Not there yet. It's 346, but not another 10 in the last couple shows. So I'm marching towards that 500, and I'm over halfway on the watch time hours. And that's taken me, with the 2 months off, March, April, May, August, September, 5 months. It's about 100, almost 100 subscribers a month. Not quite. So just keep pumping away. I need to get 500 subscribers, 3,000 watch time hours, as Lucy and Tammy both know. And once you get that, I can put super chat in, right? And that makes it easier, because then I can get priority readings for people, and then more people, and more people, and more people. Anyways, appreciate everybody who's been here from the beginning. As I continue to plug away. It's a lot of energy, folks. I got to do it in between readings. Just even having the energy to do a show. When I took the summer off, involuntarily because of the circumstances, I did have a chance to recharge my energy, but doing this between readings all day, I got up at 7 this morning and read until about 2:30, and I had a nap because I knew I had to do the show. So it takes a lot of energy. Hey, thank you, Dark Wolf. Shayna? Sorry. What's her name? Shoot. Dark Wolf's here. Hey. Anybody can ask a question anytime. Appreciate it if you donate. Also, I'd like to thank Inga for the donation last show. Really appreciate it. It was a good one, too. Thank you. A really nice one. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Dark Wolf, thanks. Yeah, it's a cool shirt. You got a question, Dark Wolf? Excuse me. I'll let you reload some questions. And I think we have some new people in here tonight. I believe we have Brina. I'm not sure if she's been here before, but Michelle been here before. Amanda's back again. Shelly, I think you've been here before once, right? And Brina, of course. Yeah. But thanks for coming again. Okay. What's this truck? Oh, I was supposed to get one, or it's a long story. With a picture of me on one of this, we're going to work on it and figure something out. But I've been offered one before under different circumstances. I can't get into details. But all I know is we'd have to change the VIN number on it or do something, or the serial number on it, just in case. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah. So, Dark Wolf, do you have a question? Oh, we're already at 8:30, huh? Time flies when you're having fun, eh, Paul?
Indeed.
Indeed. Indeed. By the way, when I do these, my mind floats away. That's why it goes so fast. No matter what's happening, when I'm doing this, I'm in my zone. It's my happy place. If I had more energy, I'd do it for hours every day. Well, I do it anyways. I'd be on the show, though. Dark Wolf, should I ask? You jam with your friend Rick or Tom? Funny either way. Should I jam with my friend Rick or Tom? Okay, and I'll get to that. I know he is, but we'll find out in a second. Thanks, Lucy. Dark Wolf, should I jam with Rick or Tom? If there was a Harold, Tom, Rick, and Harold. By the way, those names can all be said, Tom, Dick, and Harry. All right, here we go. Not just any Ron, Tom, Dick, and Harry. We're gonna go versus Rick versus Tom. Oh, I like Rick. Yeah, definitely Rick coming out better. Rick's coming out way better. Either way, right? I think I just see that Rick might be easier to jam with. I don't know, Tom. I don't know. Rick just came in better. That's what the cards say, Dark Wolf. Okay. Next, Inga wants to know. Of course, I know it's a yes. Let's see what cards we get. Ace of Cups. Queen of Wands. That's nice. No, that's fine. That's coming to see you. You know what? I'm still not convinced that he's not coming this weekend. It's still on the edge. But you know the circumstances, right? This is not always a bad card. The Devil card. It is attraction. It's intimacy, if you know what I mean. Sometimes it's self-indulgence and greed and things like that. But like I said, every card's context meaning can change with the context. It's a yes, especially with this. Bow, 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 bow. I've been missing. Was that's song Marvin Gaye. Woo! Let's get it on. I forget the beginning of that song. Anyway, he is looking forward to it. All righty then. To bow, bow, bow. I've been waiting for so long, baby. I can't remember the lyrics. Paul, you probably know it better than me. Okay. How's the sound quality? Because the air conditioner, is it too loud or is everything good? Can we get a thumbs up? Can we get a thumbs up? Okay, I ask if the MF is being honest with me. Oh, I'm sorry, is MFS being honest with me? Let's find out. Pretty good? All right. What we'll do is at a great time, we'll turn it down to the lower setting just so the sound's better. I still need a microphone because, without getting into it. We'll get that. Let's keep on just chipping away at that stone until this thing's built up. It's building up brick by brick, and that's the way you build it's like a relationship. You got to build it brick by brick for the strong foundation. And find out, is that MF being is MFS being honest with me? So far, I like it. We don't want to see that Seven of Swords. The clarity. Okay, I don't get any deception. I don't get line cards. That's better. I mean, I don't think they are, but I think they're doing things that make it unclear, which makes you think, which is not a good thing. This is clarity, though. Yeah, it's a no. It's a no. But yeah, it's definitely, there's no line cards. I got a no anyway, didn't I? Yet. Hi, Aaron. So yeah, you're okay there. Aaron is my Dark Wolf. Sorry, then I'll do Aaron. Yeah, I'll do Dark Wolf. Thanks for the donation, Dark Wolf. Appreciate it. Don't worry, that EMF is coming. Again, what can I say? When do you feel it's time for a new tarot deck to work in different feel for different deck? Wow. You're asking the right person. As I've gone through, let's see, I go through about 5 decks a year at least. And since I've been online, even what I did before was less, but so I've got, and I keep all my decks in a box, like the used ones. I think I've gone through about 100 decks. I have other decks, of course. I've got the Journey of Love. I've got, I didn't even fix this. Look at this, Paul. This is the astrology of this is Oracle deck. Shanley knows all about those. There's a little Buddha. My crystal ball. My hand. Yeah, 3 separate things from 3 separate people. Anyway, 100, yeah, more than that probably. Yeah, well, because I've got a deck here, a deck at home right now that I use, and the deck here was brand new a while ago, and it's already needs to be replaced. Let's see how much I shuffle every day. This is just here. If I was using the same deck and carried around, this would be gone. The other one at home's already needs to be replaced too. So when you say when you should do it, is that the question? Wolf? Well, you know what? The way I do it is mine just usually start bending and corners start going off. And that's what I should do it before that. It's weird because it takes me about 2 or 3 days to work it in because I do so many. A lot of people, their deck looks perfect for a while. If they're not like professional, they're like playing with them. I kind of get it, and plus sometimes I'll notice that the cards start. You can feel the energy in them, sort of like they start kind of getting mundane, I guess you could say. It's hard to explain that. Like this one here needs both of my decks are getting close. They're still good, but I know I'm going to need some next month. So why don't you donate? Oh, I did a peewee. Why don't you donate? Oh, sorry. Okay, so Andrew, I'm sorry. I'm trying to read Shanley's. Says Andrew, who is reaching out for me. Oh, Andrew, who is reaching out for me. Yeah, it's like that thing. Sometimes a comma can make a difference. It's like, what's that up on the road ahead, or what's up on the road ahead? Anyway, this is for Shanley, who's reaching out to you. I'm reaching out to you right now, Shanley. Reaching out to you for donation. Whatever, I do it for the children. So, do it for the kids. I do it for the kids. The kids are actually in their 30s, but still I do it for them. Here we go. Okay, who? You want a name? Sometimes I get names. Like they'll pop into my head, but I mean, are you talking spiritually? Please clarify, because I have an answer. If you're talking about from the spirit world, if that's what you're talking about, I have a name. I know who it is. Your brother. It's your brother, right? You don't pick it up because he passed away. When he comes to me sometimes, remember? Remember that one show? Yeah. Or he came that one show. I knew right away. There you go. So yeah, that MFS is being honest with you, just to reiterate. Okay, how we do? Well, we're almost at halfway through the show already. 11:37. Okay, and we did slow down a little bit. We still have 12 people watching. I'm sure there's people. Watching that haven't asked a question. Maybe not. And just have to subscribe. And if you're watching, hit the subscribe button. You don't have to ask a question. Just help me get there, people. It's been a long year. Very tired. I mean, it is tiring. The energy of just doing a show, the energy of just reading is a lot. And then having to do it between readings, especially 7 in the morning. And sometimes I'll work till 4 in the morning and then I'll end up sleeping and the patterns go off. Hey, Lena, there you go. How are you? Let's see what we have for you, Layla. Thanks for coming in. Is it Leela or Layla? Thumbs up if it's Leela, or say yes. Or lit. Anyway, I like to get people's names correct. Cards, what do they have for you? Let's see what we get. How about the star? We haven't had that tonight. You get that, man, you might as well buy a lottery ticket. Oh, I missed Aaron. Sorry. Leela, I'll be right with you. Aaron, I did miss you, didn't I? I'm sorry, Aaron. Did you put that in caps? It doesn't matter. I won't blame you. Where's Aaron? Sorry, Aaron. I thought I got you. I'll get you. Oh, there it is. Is my person trying to pull away or just being hermit mode? Sorry about that, Aaron. My apologies. Again, if you put them in the caps, I can see them better. I know we do the ask thing we used to do, but caps works fine. Aaron, and then I will get to you, which was later. Here we go. Aaron, are they pulling away or just going hermit on you? That's a pulling away card. They are pulling away on you. I'm going to ask a different way over here. The star came out. Which reason why I asked it is they're pulling away, but are they going to end it? This says no over here, by the way. That is pulling away. That is some anxiety and mental anxiety. But then we come back here for the star card, And then we have in my own. I knew I had to draw another one to see. Pulling away but not ending, and there's a three swords reverse, which means not ending. So you're good. Let him pull away, and yeah, I mean, patience, a little time. We just need a little time. That was in the living room. I don't know. Did I get that one right? Mike and Mechanics. Did I get the lyrics right, Paul? Sort of. Paul's my go-to music man. Okay, that was for Aaron. Leela, what do the cards have to tell me? That Star Cake card came out in the second. Oh, look at that. Did you see that? Go back, watch this over, and watch how that flew out. Did you see how that? It just went flying out of my deck. It happens a lot. I didn't touch anything. The Lover's card just came flying out. It happens to me, I mean, the third or fourth time since I started doing the show, but it happens to be about 10 times, maybe a little more, where a card, I'll be doing that, the card will just go, what? I don't even touch it. You saw that? If you watch the replay, you'll see it flip out. It shot out of the deck. The Lover's card, Leila. Perfect. So the cards are, what they have for you is, oh, you know what I'm going to sing. Lucy, you know what I'm going to sing. Love, exciting and new. Up aboard to climb. We're waiting for you, the love boat. Soon we'll be working another cruise. So you got the love boat card there. Hey, Wanda. You saw that card go flying. I know. Watch the replay, and you'll notice I didn't touch it. It just shot out like that. It's kind of cool, huh? Spirits, they intoxicate me. I'm going back to Santa Fe. That's Billy the Kid. Anyway, yeah, Layla, did you see that? Pretty cool, huh? That was for you. Is it Layla? Layla? Okay. Fly out cards. Cards wants to talk, Lucy. That's right. It's happened to me several times. It's more than that's happened to me. Hey, check out this little story before I get to Wanda. I think that's who's next. Dark Wolf. I was doing a reading. This is about 2009 or 10. I was at home alone. I can't remember. It had been more later. Later than that, because I think my wife was in North Carolina at the time, taking care of her mother. I think so. I'm not sure. And all of a sudden, the garbage can, trash bin, you know those little ones that look like R2D2 with the thing that swings. It went whipping across this right in front of me. And I'm so used to this, I just went, and I just kept reading. It's kind of weird, some of the things. I've had stuff. One time I was trying to explain something, like how that works. Oh, I was telling that story. And I was at someone's place, and the cupboard door was open, and a cereal box went flying out as I was explaining it. I'm like that. And I said, thanks for doing that. Explain. Anyway. Wanda. R2D2. You know what I'm talking about. Those little roundy ones with the swinging door. So when you're bored, you just hit them and they spin, and then you throw garbage on it. Anyway, Dark Wolf had another question. So Leela, you got the Lover's card. I can't do any more than that when the cards do that. It's like, thank you. Perfect card though. This is for Dark Wolf. Is your love life changing in October? All right. Let's find out. And then I'll get whoever else. I think Wanda, if you want to ask one before break time, I'll take 5 and I'll be back for the rest of the show. Stream. I like to call it a show, folks. That's why I had a little bit of singing in there. Here we go. This is for Dark Wolf. Love life changing. Yep, death card. Doesn't mean, that just means change. I used it before. You got it right away. Is it changing for the good? Rebirth. Didn't I see you meeting somebody? Somebody around the middle of October? I think I did. Those are neutral. Yep, Knight of Cups. Changing for the better. This is a good one because it's reversed. And that doesn't mean anything. It just means not sure. Doesn't matter. It's changing, and we get the Judgment card in the Knight of Cups. That's like rebirth, rejuvenation. That's romance. And that's endings or change. Could mean an ending, could mean a change. I think you're single. That would be a change. All right. Even if you're not, the death card followed by a good love card would mean change in the relationship. Right? There you go. And we're caught up, except you got the death card too? There you go. I get that a lot. Oh, Kaylee's supposed to be here because I sent Kaylee a deck of cards. We had a contest. Remember everybody at the beginning I had that contest to win the deck when we did the Tarot Olympics? That was fun, huh? Kaylee says she does a lot of spreads, and then she'll call in for a reading and she got the exact same cards using the deck I sent her. You saw the James Earl Jones Tarot Through Time? I did that on May the 4th. Yeah, that was a good one. I got to get back to it, Paul. We got to figure it out because we used a lot of the pictures were in AI, stuff like that. But I can still go back to it, figure it out. What I really need to do is start doing cards of the day and things like that again. I'm getting a lot of watch time hours, but I'm not getting as many views in between because I'm not posting the shorts. We got to post some shorts. And I got a pair at home I just found in the drawer. Okay. I think I'm applying for. Hello. Wanda wants to know. Or asked. Wanda asks. I am thinking of applying for a training program for senior citizens. Is it a good move for me? Sure. I can join. I'm considered a senior citizen. When they put it on my bank account, and I'm like, no, I get a senior's discount, man. I'm like, what? I've been a senior for like 2 years now, man. I'm like, dude, I don't want to be no senior. Anyways, it's part of life. That's what my dad said. He goes, one day, you're going to be a senior, Junior. And by the way, I am Junior. My dad's same name. All right. Okay. Good. Two people don't have attention spans. Yeah, I know that. Will it be good for you? You have to deal with that a lot. Okay, I don't like those cards. I wasn't even thinking when I drew them, but there was a good card in there, the Knight of Cups. The other ones were the, what? I'll ask if you should do it. How about that? You better get used to watching Matlock. Repeats of Matlock. Here we go. Yeah, I'm asking you, will you like it? It'd be good for you. The Devil card. That's materialism, so that's money. I mean, it's a job card. Yeah, do it. I think it'd be fine. That's good.
Break time.
It's going to be tough. Okay, I'm going to take a quick... Oh, Shannon, one more time, and then we'll do a break. I can always just have a quicker break. Well, wow, the show is flying. Is this guy, in my mind, going to respond on Facebook? Okay, and then I'll get that and have a quick break. Be right back, and we'll go to 9:30 Eastern time. Paul already did my photo shoot. We do a photo shoot here and there. Paul's a photographer as well. So we got some of those the photo shoot out of the way. All right. Let's see. Last time I did a photo shoot was for a magazine, but it was everything was printed in black and white. It was in my favor. Response. Oh yeah, Hermit reversed. Yeah, I like it so far. And let's just go with a yes. Yes. Victory card. Quite simply a yes. We'll just use that. Hermit reverse is one. Seven of Swords. Doesn't really apply in this case, but it is a contact card, by the way. And the King of Cups is nice. Okay, folks, 5 minutes. Be right back. And yeah, just a quick break so I can go cool off. Be right back. Hang in there. I won't be long. Think of some more questions. Anybody new? Get them in. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Share the channel. Like. What a beautiful evening out there, Paul. The moon is shimmering down the lake, and it comes right at me. And I'm looking at the stars, and it's like, wow. And some guy rides his bike past me. And he goes, "What a beautiful evening." I go, "Yes." And I sat there, took it all in. I saw a star, and then I farted. Are we on the air? Oh, hey, you're back. Hey, what's going on, everybody? So, Inga, we've not been able to talk very much. Does she know he's getting ready to move on? Is she watching more closely? You know, it is really a beautiful evening out there. And there's a light, gentle lapping of the waves as the cool breeze warms my heart. And the stars just through the clouds. And the moon shimmering all the way to the beach. And then I farted. Okay. Here we go. Does she know? Is she watching more closely? Is she more aware that he's ready to move on? Okay, let's find out. High Priestess. She is. Star card, first time tonight, in the middle. Well, we had it earlier on nice. It was in a, what I call a satellite spread, and I did that one. But that's right in the middle. She knows death. Remember I said sometimes it means change, sometimes it means endings. Well, they mean both. Yep. She knows. Yes, she does. She's aware. She watching more closely. I think, I guess, yeah. Page of Swords. Yeah, then she'll just do the same things and try and manipulate them back in somehow. As we talked about before, because, you know, every time, I don't know, we already know that whole situation. So it's a yes. 'Tis a yes, indeed. And to be honest I'm always honest. To be frank with you, we know that the situation, and we know that he's been kind of pulling his strings, you say, right? Anyways, it's unfortunate that she's realizing it. But I still don't know if he's going to end up going to the tournament. We'll see. But remember, we said he is looking forward to seeing you. Asked, was that MF really flirting with CK? Oh, sorry. Was MFS really flirting with CK? And I'm assuming that other person we're talking about, Inga, is out of the hospital. Right? Were they really flirting with them? Let's find out. We have one person watching. Did I lose that many people at the break? Anyways, that's what it says on my screen. I only went away for 2 minutes, folks. Yes. Flirting. Right there, it's a yes answer. So, yes, indeed. We're back. 3 are watching. They just came back. So, yeah. They're really flirting with CK. That's what I get, Lucy. Next. So, yeah, Inga, he lied. He clearly lied. He's not faithful to he's a cheater. Yeah, it came up as a yes. I mean, I hate to, if you don't like that answer, but at least it's what I got. I mean, you saw the Page of Cups, right? And it came up a yes. Page of Cups would be considered, in my book, one of the flirting cards. Because it's a romance card, it's pushing out. Even if there's nothing happening, there's flirting going on. So what's the difference? It's emotional cheating, right? All right. Oh well, 'tis life. Yeah, you know my cards. I mean, you know me. Sometimes the cards are kind of like in between. Like I can soften it to make it feel better, but if it's there, I won't. If it's just there, no, he's definitely flirting. There. Just gotta say what I gotta say. I don't like the sugarcoat. Sugarcoat never works out because what will happen is if I said, "Oh no, they're really into you," blah blah blah, and then they go, "Well, I found out that he's got someone else and he's not at all," and then they get really mad, and then it works out bad in the end. So what's worse, getting the truth in the beginning or finding out later? Getting the truth in the beginning is better than the truth later. Hey, there's Kaylee. How you doing? Kaylee from bitwine.com. Hey man, you want to come in? I got good deals going on there sometimes. I give you a 5-minute special. You know, I do it Sundays, but I can always work it out for anybody from YouTube. Just say, hey, I'm from the YouTube channel. Can you give me one of your 5-minute specials? Boom. I know you have a question, Kay. Let's find out. You don't even have to ask it. Because you came right as I was leaving into my show. It rang, and I forgot to log off. And I said, you know what? I got to get ready to go. Come in the show, and I'll answer it for free. Now, normally you get 5 minutes for that, which means I can go the full 5 minutes. But with everybody here, everybody gets a freebie. But for you, Kaylee, we'll get it. He's very busy. I know how that feels. Here we go. Here we go, Kay. Let's see if it. I think I said right around now, didn't I? The question is, when is Kaylee going to get called for the job she's getting? But it's also the contract. She does contract work with the Whales and the Dolphins, right? Mostly Whales and Dolphins, and the Penguins are all down South Pole, right? Yeah. Here we go. I like that, Kaylee. That's a job offer card. It can be a contact card. It's reaching out. It's a Knight of Pentacles, which is a manifestation card. And you can see it's a knight holding a coin. A lot of the pentacles, like the page, the ace, the knight, those are like anything with the hand, like even the page of cups, holding out a hand, reaching out love-wise, reaching out money-wise, reaching out job-wise. 6 of Cups, everything comes together, comes to completion, the job's there. There's the contact card, the Ace of Swords. Okay, so Kaylee, this is one of the strongest. Magician card, Ace of Swords, 2 of my strongest. Again, reaching out, right? There's the hand and the Ace of Swords. And it's communication. So let's say tomorrow's Friday, right? Let's just call this Friday. Possible tomorrow. If they call on weekends, I don't know. Some people do that. Some people don't. It'd be on Saturday. But the latest would be Monday, I believe. Yeah, you're good. And you get more manifestation cards. Just a little more patience there. So, yeah. Yeah, it looks like you're going to get the call. I know you're getting the job. You've had a couple of bad luck where they gave you the job and then they pulled it away from you. And we said yes, and then circumstances, right? But you're going to get something. Hopefully this one is no messing around with, scheduling and whatever. Guru's here. Good to see you again, always. And Guru wants to know, I have a demo presentation tomorrow that will decide my internship full-time job. You have high hopes? Let's see how it goes. Come on, cards. Don't let us down. Well, they're going to tell you the truth anyways. I'm just hoping we get a good answer here. Page of Pentacles. I just mentioned it for Kaylee's, for her job. Here we go. We don't really have to go further. That's a job. 10 of Wands, work. High Priestess. Another communication card. I won't get into it, how that works, but 'Tis indeed. New job, 3 of wands. See? What you've done in the past of the 2 wands planted. Looking forward. See, looking forward with the new, and wands are energy. So it's like, hey, new job. I'm liking it. Devil card is money in this case. King of Wands, another job card. 5 Pentacles reversed, which means less money hardships. And to top it off, the Ace of Pentacles, which is like the page. And the Knight we had for Kaylee. So look at that. Beautiful Guru. There you go. So hopefully that all comes through. Like I said, the cards say it. I'm not always right, but my record shows my ratings average is 98%. As a matter of fact, it would be 99, but it's 98.9999. But after 15,000 ratings, that number will never change. It'll always say 5 stars, and it will always come out to around 98%. Time frame? Sure. So it looks like you're getting a job. Yeah, that looks really good. Time frame for Guru. Here we go. Find it. Here we go. Amanda, I'll be right there. Oh, I like this. 9 of Cups is your wish card. It's like mini star card, I call it sometimes. And the 6 of Cups. That comes right away. There's the King of Wands.